Hi Pisces, how are you guys doing? It's Pisces season, it's your birthday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna fucking love with y'all. I'm super fucking bummed. I stupidly used the YouTube uploader to record your video I just did, your bomb video, by the way. And it was I felt like very meaningful. I felt like a lot of you guys would have taken something away from it. And it fucking erased. I hate the YouTube uploader. And I know this. That's why I'm mad at myself. Because I know that it sucks ass. So, really quickly, recap Pisces. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through a phase in your life where you are changing. And you are changing yourself internally. You're realizing that you are this beautiful water sign and you are intuitive and you are gifted with that, and you for a long time now have stifled that and shoved it down and listened to what other people were telling you, and you're coming to this epiphany that, like, no, actually every time I get this fucking feeling, I'm right. Every time I have this dream, or this little voice in my head says, don't go that way, you get pulled over, or you end up, I don't know. Either way, you guys are coming into your own. I feel like a lot of you are beginning to trust yourself. A lot of you are beginning to count on yourself. A lot of you are beginning to trust yourself and listen to yourself more than you're listening to others, which you will always listen to other people. You are caring people, but you are starting to recognize that you know what the fuck you're talking about, and you know what you mean, and you know what you feel. You're identifying with your feelings. You guys are going within, and you're taking the time to meditate and to recognize these physical cues that our body gives us when we are on point about something. Water signs naturally are known to just possess this intuitive nature. And Pisces, you guys are that way also, but I feel like you guys shy away from it because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You don't want to ruffle any feathers or cause confrontation. And I feel like a lot of you are coming to this brink where you're like, fuck it, I really don't care. I know what I know, and it's your truth, and you're standing in your personal power, and you're standing in your truth, and you're claiming it. So I really wish that fucking video came out. Oh, and this is one of the cards. So the you right now, Pisces, is the Two of Wands. And before I get further into that, I'm just going to say, oh, High Priestess was there, so maybe the whole message will come out again. I'm very excited because I'm doing bi-monthly readings now. So this is from the 1st-ish to the 15th. Last weekend I did have some personal shit I had to take care of, so I apologize to the last half of the zodiac for getting out late. But I am excited to do bi-monthly readings now for you guys. I didn't want to just read once or twice a month. So, as always, Pisces, take what resonates for you guys, leave what doesn't. If you want a more personal reading, you can check out my information in the description box below and either book a private reading, or you can check out your moon and ascendant sign, and that kind of, with the three main components of your chart, would kind of give you a more well-rounded reading. And sometimes I resonate with my moon sign, which is Libra. Sometimes I resonate more with my ascendant sign reading, which is Virgo, but mostly it is my sun sign of Virgo. Of Scorpio, pardon. That being said, you guys, this is your reading from the 1st to the 15th of March, and I feel like some of it will still come out similarly. But, you know what, maybe there's other Pisceans out there that I will reach with this other reading. So, you gotta take the good with the bad and charge fucking forward. So, Pisces, currently, this is where you are. Direction and focus, the Two of Wands. This could be about a partnership, but I feel like you guys have your eyes on the prize about something else, okay? Like I was saying before, it was about changing the way that you treat yourself and you show yourself to the world, all right? What's crossing and complimenting you, which I see to be complimentary, is the Wheel of Fortune. A cycle in your life is coming to a close in a positive way, and luck is turning in your favor finally. This is the Wheel of Destiny. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of Destiny. It usually does speak of luck turning in your favor. You know, the divine kind of smiling on you. It speaks of some people stepping into their psychic powers or recognizing their gifts that they have. But you guys are focused on this next chapter of your life being different, I want to say, when these two cards come out together. You're focused on kind of not forcing your outcome, but you're stacking the odds in your favor that shit's going to go different this time, okay? The best achieved is the Eight of Wands. This is one of the most positive in this suit, or element, rather. You are waiting on an answer or news in either an unresolved situation or from somebody, maybe a potential lover or a friend that you haven't heard from in a long time, but you're waiting on news. And once you get this golden nugget of information, your life is going to start turning in your favor. Wheel of Fortune, it will pick up the pace of... Okay, Pisces, my loud ass voice is waking my daughter up, so... Like I said, you guys are... You're focused, and you are not... the direction of your life is going forward. You are very... you're very adamant on the fact that things are going to be different for you, and that they're going to go a lot more smoothly in your life. You are stacking the odds in your favor, as I said. And the best achieved in your situation is the Eight of Wands. Clarity in an unresolved situation, maybe bringing you to the end of this cycle the Wheel of Fortune is talking about. This is news coming. You could be waiting on hearing from a job. Some of you guys are a gig. You guys could be waiting on hearing from a lover with the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Either way, once you get this piece of knowledge, your life will get very busy, okay? You will start to really, come into your own. I feel like some people that have stifled that for so long. Okay, Pisces. What is the root cause or the foundation you're waiting for, Pisces? This being a March Pisces season. Happy birthday, by the way. Ooh, booming. The World card. Yes, shit is coming to an end in a positive way. The World card that asks you, though, an important question. Now, we are so consumed by wanting and needing and achieving and on to the next, that the world is telling you to, when this phase comes to a close, to sit in that wholeness and completion and be satisfied, to know that you have everything that you truly need, Pisces, and not to end this chapter in your life and go racing into the next. It's asking you to take stock of your life and realize that the things that are really important to you, most likely you already have. Don't compare yourself to the Joneses. Who fucking cares what they have? It's about what you have. It's about what you have to show the world and the ones you love. Definitely with the world and the Wheel of Fortune, there's no doubt about it that a phase in your life is coming to a close in a very positive manner. So, bravo. It's awesome. And again, I'm going back to the previous reading. I feel like it is an ending in doubting yourself in the way that you formerly would have reacted in certain situations, or let other people lead you when you knew that what they were telling you was not so, for lack of a better word, if you know what I mean, guys. You guys are starting to listen to your body more and your inner voice and trust it, okay? in the past position, maybe a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of possessiveness. This is the Four of Pentacles. It is a good card, meaning in the aspect of your bank account, all good things for your financial gain, but it's a warning card. It's telling you not to become possessive or controlling because it's displeasing to others, and you may become rigid if you live your life this way. So maybe a few of you guys had a taste of this possessiveness. Maybe it wasn't even you, maybe it was your partner that became possessive, Pisces, and you either are like, I'm done with that shit, I'm closing that out, or it was you guys and you didn't like the way that it made you feel. What is in the future for Pisces? Futures. What is in Pisces future? Here you go. You showed up in your first reading. I was hoping you'd show up again. The Moon card. What's in your future? You don't know. The unknown. Finding the shadow side of yourself and being comfortable with it. Showing people the shadow side of yourself. Using the energy of the moon to illuminate your path forward, Pisces. Not using the energy of the moon to cast shadows on things that you don't want people to see about yourself. You don't give a fuck anymore if people like what you do, the way you do things, or the way you think. You are confident in the way that you do things and who you are. And you're like, love me or leave me, this is who I am. That's what I very much feel like this is in your near future for you guys if you are not already resting in this energy. And that's your card, so word. Okay, what is Pisces' internal energy? Whoa. Okay, interesting. Bottom of the deck is us. So internal energy is Mother of Wands. So you could be thinking about a fire sign woman, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be just emulating the Mother of Wands vibe. She is a domestic diva, but she's not like the Mother of Pentacles where she gets wrapped up in her identity as a mother and can be or can become a little resentful. The Mother of Wands is, yes, she's at the PTO meeting, but she's at the fucking bar. She's, rocking the latest trends, and she's, got 4 kids, and they're all fed, and they're all smart, and they're all, playing after school sports that she's jetting them to back and forth. She makes being the domestic woman look effortless. However, cross her and her bite is poisonous and venomous. The Wands family in this deck is better to keep on your good side than your bad side, because they know what they want. And if you cross into their territory, they will make it known that that is no bueno. Okay? So I feel like some of you Piscean women are either, some of you Piscean women are kind of stepping up your watery, softer self and being like, no, I'm standing for what the fuck I believe in, and I'm going to do as I please. With the exception of hurting people, you know what I mean? I feel that some of you, maybe Piscean men or women, could also be thinking about a fire sign woman, and that is why it's in your internal thoughts. What is the external energy to Pisces? Please, what is the external energy to Pisces? Their environment. Interesting. So now we go back to you as a youth. This is the Son of Cups. The Son of Cups is gentle, just like the Daughter of Cups. He is a musician. He's a lover. He's a poet. He is a lover of all things beautiful, but not skin deep. He loves nature. Again, music, poetry. He's very gentle, very shy, dedicated young man. Why is this Son of Cups in the external energy? Maybe this is your son that you're thinking of, that's coming around more. But let's see, why is this Son of Cups in the external energy? Interesting. Temperance and the Hierophant. So Sag and Taurus. Balance and seeking knowledge. this is not your external energy. Some of you guys are walking the fine line between going back to school, working, and your home life. Some of you guys could have, fire and earth placements in your chart, but I feel like there's a hunger for knowledge. You guys have hit the ceiling in what you know, and you want to go further. And the Temperance card is telling you to be patient, and everything will balance out when it is meant to. This could also speak of you dealing with someone who is imbalanced and kind of approaching them from a very methodical, grounded way. This is not the direct interpretation from the cards. This is just what I'm feeling for you guys. Maybe you guys feel a little imbalanced and you need to go back and rethink your inks about what you feel is what you've always known to be true, is what I want to say to you. But again, I would like to clarify, please, the Sun of Cups, please, at least one card of why is the Sun of Cups in the external energy. Okay, so you guys are, I want to say someone is taking you emotional hostage, and that is why this Son of Cups is here. He is very easily swayed. Pisces, you guys are very easily hurt by people. We're water signs. We're all very easily hurt because we give and give and give, and we love so deep. So when we hurt, we are hurt so deep. This is the Ten of Wands. It's a card of burden. So in your exterior environment, someone could be very well emotionally burdening you or physically on the job burdening you by, throwing all the responsibility on you. And this is what you've reverted back to, is your younger self, because you feel like you're not in control. Does that make sense, Pisces? I feel good about this clarification because it makes sense to me now why the Son of Cups is in your exterior environment, because someone is emotionally burdening you, or again, on the job. I used to hear this, but Nikki, you do the dishes the best. But Nikki, don't blow smoke up my ass. Just ask me to do the fucking dishes. I'll do them. You need to find a way to delegate tasks to other people in that instance and not hold all the responsibility on your shoulders. A lot of homemakers get this card also. So Piscean women or men that are homemakers, find a way to delegate tasks around the house so you don't get overburdened in that way. And if someone is being an emotional hostage taker and they're burning you emotionally, and it's making you revert back to your younger, more timid self, my advice is to tell them where to go. Lack of better terms. Okay, definitely. I feel like a lot of you carry an emotional burden because you want to please people all the time. That could be for some of you. Okay, what is in your hopes and fears for Pisces? Okay. Hopes and fears. So this could be you thinking about an Aries, but I very much think that, it could be again, Aries woman, Mother of Wands down here. But this is the Emperor. I feel like a lot of you Pisceans want to be the as I look down, I see the Six of Pentacles, equal partnership. You want to be the quintessential husband, quintessential father. You want to provide protection and stability and a foundation for your family, which you do very well. So hoping for it is great. Just don't put this burden on yourself that if you're not fucking perfect, that your whole life's gonna fall apart, Pisces, okay? Because you guys, I feel like put a lot of pressure on yourselves to really make those around you happy, which is great. That is amazing. But ask yourself, are they doing the same for you? That's all I want to pose as a question. Are they, and I'm sure that they are, okay? That's kind of funny. The Six of Pentacles just jumped out with the Two of Swords. This is a stalemate situation in a once equal partnership. This is only going to be for a few of you, I feel like. I feel like you might need to have a conversation about the dynamic of your relationship, or this could be about a financial aspect where you have literally come to a cross and you can go no further without the help of a financial benefactor in your life. This is in no position. It just jumped out as a message for you, Pisces. But some of you are definitely feeling emotionally burdened and at a stalemate. And it's either in your relationship, which you can go no further in until you speak that truth, or you guys are financially burdened and you need to rethink your inks, maybe reach out to somebody and just ask for a little help, or you could be on the fence about someone who has asked you for money, Pisces, also, unfortunately. I feel like some of you may have a friend that has reached out to you. They are in a place where they can go no further without the assistance of your help. Just make sure that they're being on the up and up with you and being honest, and I'm sure that everything will turn out good in that situation. Six of Pentacles is about equal partnership, very much so. A we relationship, not a me relationship. But it's also about, if you have the resources to share, then share them. Because someday you may need to be on the receiving end, Pisces, okay? What is the general outcome for Pisces? General outcome for Pisces. Whoa. So, general outcome for Pisces. So, Eight of Swords. This is the first time this has come out in a while. This is the card of mental imprisonment. This is a card of feeling trapped and feeling powerless. So, Pisces, why are you guys feeling powerless? Up until this point, well, up until your exterior energy, you guys, I really felt like we're taking your power back, as a matter of fact. So, you need to remember one thing. This Eight of Swords is usually a perception and it's not a reality. You guys can very easily cut yourself free from this cocoon and, fly off as a beautiful monarch butterfly. It is a mindset that is keeping you in this box. It's keeping you in this role of the people pleaser, of the powerless person. It's not a reality. People don't look at you like that unless you allow them to, Pisces, okay? Let me just clarify really quick, see if there's anything else I can get from that. Five of Pentacles, you feel that maybe some of you, a very few of you, have felt like you've been abandoned or left out in the cold by a loved one, and maybe that's why now you're feeling powerless and, kind of in this mental prison. But that's why I feel like in the beginning of your reading was so positive, because you are ready to ditch this mindset. You are focused. You have luck on your side. You're waiting to hear about something big. You have everything you need, Pisces, okay? You're ready to show the world your shadow side and ask them to love it just as much as the side you show everyone, okay? So, Pisces, do not get tripped up on this bullshit, okay? This is only a mindset. And you guys are the only ones that can change that, okay? Now, I've also been pulling 1 to 2 dream or angel oracle cards for everybody. And how can Pisces exert their personal power? Or what is something that will help Pisces exert their personal power? Interesting. Boundaries. You pulled Nettle. This is a card of boundaries and caution, alright? Pisces, how fucking fitting. And what is something that Pisces might need to take a second look at? Or something that they may need to know and don't realize about themselves? Oh, Awesome. Daydream. Imagination, allow your mind to wander in quiet time. Awesome, guys. So, nettle. Let's go to nettle first. Okay. So, this card is a warning to maintain your boundaries. Pisces, this came up in your last reading too. Staking your boundaries and being firm about them. There's a situation that needs to be approached with caution and respect. Heed the red flags. Be gentle with yourself and take care to protect yourself. Nettle is a plant of maternal and metaphysical protection that encourages adaptability and flexibility. That also came up very much so in the reading that got erased. Be flexible. This herb helps shield you from harmful energies. It provides deep nourishment, teaches healthy boundaries, and keeps away negativity and danger. Additional meanings are: consider drinking nettle tea for blood health and stimulating nourishment. And you need to be more adaptable and flexible in your current environment. Give yourself a break. Cut yourself some slack. Don't be overburdened by other people, Pisces, okay? You guys are coming up on something pretty big with the world and the fucking Wheel of Fortune here. You're waiting on something. Be patient and don't let people push you into a corner that you don't want to be in, okay? And the other card you pull is daydream. Imagination, allow yourself to let your mind wander in quiet time. This card comes to you now asking you to shape, sculpt, and redefine your life. Fucking boom, that's what I'm talking about. Shape, sculpt, and redefine your life. Show the world the you that you want them to see, not the world that you think they want you to show them, okay? You can do this through wakeful dreaming, also known as daydreaming. Take a moment to sit quietly and allow your focus to soften. Let the images, sounds, feelings, and smells to surround you. Write these down in a journal, as these messages are from your angels. This card is also letting you know that it's time to take a day off, or just a few moments of respite. Allow your mind to wander and your imagination to flow so the angels can easily bring in images and thoughts related to your growth and your life purpose. Additional meanings are: divulge your deepest dreams, hopes, and wishes to a trusted friend. The messages you are receiving are to be shared for the benefit of the greater good, and collectively dream with others for support, healing, and inspiration. So Pisces, again, I think a lot of this message is that it is time to stand your ground. It is time to show people, who you are and how awesome you can be. And it's time for you to start trusting in yourself and believing those physical cues and that inner voice that you're hearing, and don't dismiss it. Okay, Pisces? Don't let other people override your feelings, okay? Because you're focused. You're on your game. Luck's turning in your favor, okay? In the past was possessiveness. You're done with that. You're putting up boundaries. You are realizing you really have everything that you need, okay? Just don't let other people come in and burden you and make you feel like a child, okay? Know that you provide your family with stability and love and protection. Know that. Don't wonder. Know. Okay? And last but not least, in the general outcome, get rid of this mindset. It doesn't serve any of us. And Pisces, you guys are too good to let yourself be trapped by your own mind, especially. And you know what? Guilty as charged. Water signs are super imaginative. We are very good at getting stuck in our own heads, so I understand. As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope that at least one message got out to, a few of you out there. I hope most of it resonates with most of you, though. As always, Pisces, thank you guys for taking the time to watch, and I will see you soon. Namaste, and have a good evening.